Welcome to Vapes and Bakes on Tour.
I'm Josh.
I'm Cam.
And I'm Sam.
Alright, so here we are in Vape D'ami in Weymouth with Sam, who is the shop.
And we've been very excited to come up here as well. It's been a journey.
Yeah, right.
So
It has been a journey.
yeah, this is our first interview as well of someone in the vaping world, which is just incredible and really exciting.
Probably,
This is something
probably was my first interview.
Yeah,
as well.
so. You nervous?
Yeah, little.
Cool.
Yeah, it's cool.
So some of the things, because we asked, kind of aim for this was kind of for us to get to know you a bit, and about the shop, and to also try out some juice with our cake. So today we've got a coffee cake, which is baked by myself, and we are trying out a Just Jam original e-liquid, which is a strawberry jam, isn't it, Sam?
Yeah, just an original strawberry jam. They've got a few other flavours as well over here. So they do scones and donuts and stuff like that, but the main flavour is jam. So
Nice.
jam cake should be good.
And do you want to just tell us about what these two packets in front of us are?
Oh yeah.
Because
Yeah.
we were going to try these out, weren't we?
Basically, yeah, this is just CBD gummies. Inside is a pack of 5. There's 50 mg in the whole packet, and there's obviously 10 mg per sweep. There's obviously 5 sweeps in the packet. But yeah, CBD is good for all sorts.
So what kind of thing can you expect from eating the CBD gummies?
CBD,
Yeah.
just a muscle relaxation, good for anxiety and stuff like that. So if you're going out for a meal, you'll be really calm. and
Nice
stuff
to
like
relax
that.
you.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of old people have been buying them and taking one of them, or they've been putting them in their tea, to be honest.
Oh
Just,
yeah, okay.
Oh, that's really cool.
A nice idea.
But they've been having full night sleeps
Yeah.
and waking up in no pain and stuff like that.
Oh, that's awesome.
I mean, I'm not a doctor, but
It
it's
seems to do the job.
Yeah,
and
it seems to
CBD
work.
is massive at the moment in the UK.
Yeah.
So,
And it's really popular as well, isn't it?
yeah. Well, I think it's more of a medical thing, you know,
Yeah.
and then it's gonna become its own thing. But yeah,
Mm.
yeah, definitely.
So should we give those a go?
yeah.
Yeah, let's
Cool.
go. Which one are we doing? Should we open that? Let's
Watermelon?
go watermelon. Yeah, let's go watermelon.
They're pretty chewy.
Yeah.
Are they?
Yeah.
So we're going to be here for a while.
Yeah, you can chew on it for a few minutes, and it sticks to all your teeth and whatnot.
Nice.
So-
And it takes about half hour.
Oh, that's not
to
bad,
cook
really.
in, really.
Oh, really?
And
Nice.
it lasts for about 4 or 5 hours, I guess.
Alright then. Oh, they're nice as well, aren't they?
Yeah, they're big size, yeah.
Yeah, I'm quite big, yeah. Because I was kind of, when I thought gummies, I was kind of expecting a quite small.
Oh, they're tasty as well.
Mm.
Yeah, good man.
Oh, it's lovely.
They're just chewy.
Just chewy.
I've only had, I've had 2 of the grape ones, my first watermelon one.
Oh, watermelon's lovely.
Watermelon's my favourite.
That's
Yeah,
a
right. That's really nice.
That's a really smooth and mellow flavour, isn't it?
Gorgeous.
It's not overpowering. It's kind of there in the
Yeah,
like in the background.
It looks a bit like crystallised ginger as well. Which is always nice.
And there's definitely an aftertaste. Feel the back of your throat.
You always get that slightly like this
Like-
oily kind of
Huh?
hempy kind of taste
Yeah,
at
it's
the
like
end.
yeah, it's like an oil.
CBD.
Mm.
But again, that taste is nice, I think.
Mm-hmm.
So,
It's a good one.
That's awesome. So obviously you've got these. What other kind of CBD products and stuff that do you guys sell here?
And these are actually from America as well.
Are they?
Funky Farms, yeah.
mm.
There you go. They're £8 or £7.95 a packet. So,
Yeah,
It's really not bad.
Yeah, I've been in CBD shops before. And packets of gummy are quite
pricey.
expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
40 quid for a little pot of 5. And
yeah, yeah.
They must be strong, but
Yeah,
like
yeah. Well, that's it. It's got to be.
I found that 10 mg for me. I've tried 10 mg and I've tried 50 mg. I found I had the same effect
Oh really?
off both. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think there's definitely a tolerance in your body,
Mm.
and once
Once
you
that
hit
tolerance is
that,
reached,
yeah,
yeah,
do you
that's
know what I
it.
mean? Whether it's 50 mg it takes
No,
it or 10 mg,
Yeah, yeah.
that tolerance.
That's really cool. So what kind of other CBD products do you have in here then as well?
You've got up in the corner a bit of Peng and Dank, and they're just for vapes really.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
And what are the vape juices like with CBD? Is it? Do you feel it in the same way as the edibles, or?
No, CBD is more instant hit,
Yeah.
but not really as strong.
Okay.
And then the gummies are a little bit takes a little bit longer to kick in, but when they do,
They're kind of
for me, yeah, you feel
more
it.
powerful. Yeah, that's
You
it. And
really
you want to
really
feel
your
something.
body
You know?
relax.
Yeah,
Obviously,
yeah.
there's
What I
no.
noticed, wherever I sat, I was so comfy.
Oh really? That's awesome.
Yeah, and
And
it's not like in a strong feeling. It's something you remind yourself.
Yeah.
But like if you have a headache, you have a headache tablet, and then half hour later you think, shit, my headache's gone.
Yeah.
It's a bit like one
It's
of
the
them.
same feeling,
Sort of
yeah,
thing.
it's like, oh, wow, I am comfortable,
And it's
you know.
like bomb.
Yeah.
Kind of,
It just kind of
and you
builds
forget
up.
about it, and then 10 minutes later you're like, oh, why do I feel so happy and relaxed?
Yeah, no, right.
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
that's it. You know,
Yeah.
because sometimes I think, especially for people who maybe smoke weed or something like that, going into kind of using CBD products, you know, they're expecting something that's going to kind of blast you out, but it's very mellow. You know? But that's really good. I think that's really important.
Yeah.
What I found with vaping CBD is I had toothache once, and I vaped 1,000 mg, and then again 5 minutes later I was like, Jesus Christ.
Whoa, where's
That's
that?
gone, yeah.
Pain
That's fantastic, actually.
Yeah. So
That's
it's
pretty
pain
cool.
relief vaping it, instant pain relief, because it's really good.
Yeah.
But that is, like I say, if you're struggling to sleep or if
Yeah,
you're in
yeah,
pain or
it's like,
something, just have one of them.
Yeah.
Maybe start a dough and at night when you're trying
So
to
actually,
sleep.
kind of
Yeah.
the health benefits of that can be really quite good.
And
isn't it?
It's really broad as well. You've got loads in there, you know, already, just from kind of personal testimonies.
Let me give you this. So this, is basically, it's a short and sweet lowdown. And this is Aurora CBD Health, which is in Swanage. If you
Okay.
guys
sweet.
want to check it out for anyone, they got loads of stuff, and they're really knowledgeable and everything as well.
Oh, fantastic.
But this is just a simple step. What is good? Bullet pointed, you know, all the stuff that is good for.
Yeah,
What is
okay.
CBD? Is it legal? Is CBD product safe? Is it addictive? What it does to your body and stuff like that. But yeah.
And it's good to have proper information packs of these as well, because, you know, I think it can be a bit daunting when you're kind of faced with,
If you go and hold
especially the
bar,
marijuana
they don't
leaf,
know.
and you're kind of, you know, you're not sure whether that is something comfortable, you know, having leaf or something.
And there's quite a lot of stigma around it as well, isn't there?
Yeah,
Because
that's
it's sort of associated with marijuana and stuff.
Which has its own
Yeah.
kind of deeply ingrained stigma
Yeah.
that is, you know.
But
I
actually,
don't think
it's
the
kind
older
of
people frown
completely.
upon it too much. Though.
No, it
No.
seems
I
like
think
kind of,
it's not their scene, but I think back in the day they were.
yeah, well,
I don't know. But like our grandparents or whatever, you know, they were raised in the 60s.
and
Yeah,
hemp
yeah.
was used massively anyway. You know, you
Everything,
think about like in the 1920s, France especially, everything coming out of there was being produced with hemp. You know.
Rope all goes
Yeah.
back to
Yeah,
the
that's
1700s, doesn't it? And the ships and stuff like that in Amsterdam.
For sure. So should we get down to business? Shall
Yeah.
we try out some cake and then we'll try out some of this vape?
Cool.
Yeah.
Because that's kind of what we're all about.
Yeah.
So Cam, do you want to serve up?
Yeah, of course I can.
So just a little shout out to Vape Heads.
Sure.
We are using a fork, so you don't have to be angry about us using spoons. Okay. So just a bit of context. The shop in Exeter got quite upset about us using a spoon with our second episode.
Which it was quite a gloopy cake. As
It was
goes,
quite a gloopy
you know,
cake.
but
But
we understand.
We love those guys, and those guys down there are great. So yeah.
Right, let's move that forward. So usually what we do is we bite the cake, talk about what the cake tastes like, basically, and then we'll have a bit of a vape and
Yeah. Try a bit
see
of
how
that.
they complement each other. Sweet. Oh wow.
So that's quite.
Dense.
I found that quite unexpected, really, because
Quite nicely dense.
That's quite really fluffy.
because I put quite a bit of strong coffee in this. So this is just simply made with 160 grams of caster sugar, 160 grams of butter, 3 eggs, 200 grams of flour, and 75 mils of strong coffee. And I kind of just whacked all of that into a mixing bowl and whisked that straight up. And then we just bung that in the oven, didn't we?
Yeah. Really, really simple.
And this one was done in Rayburn, so we have no idea what temperature it was on.
Yeah,
It was for
no.
about 20 minutes.
It's hot. That's all you know. Yeah. So I mean, in terms of this coffee, in terms of this cake, getting a big, quite a lovely hit of coffee, but it's not overwhelming either. It's mixed in with the kind of sweetness of the glaze on top.
Yeah, I think that glaze is quite. What do you reckon, Sam? What's your?
It's good.
Yeah.
Cake. It's good cake.
The sponge ain't too strong.
No.
The top is, so you can make your own.
Yeah, you
strength
decide.
of what. Yeah.
And that's
That's
sure.
good.
Right.
So I like coffee, but not too much.
That's it.
Yeah.
So I'm going for a bit of nice sponge and then.
And actually, you probably could if you were to. So we used instant coffee for this, but if you were to use like an espresso, if you had a coffee machine at home and sort of made up an espresso shot, that'd probably bring out that coffee a lot more.
Yeah.
Actually.
Alright,
so should we load up on some of this?
let's load up with a bit of juice.
Do you know I don't even like coffee?
Do you know?
What's it?
Yeah. But I like vaping it.
So
Weird,
that's
isn't
really
it?
interesting.
And I
whereas-
like coffee cake as well. I don't, yeah.
What kind of coffee
coffee's sweet.
flavours do you like to vape?
This one's lovely. Dirty Dog.
Oh yeah.
This is a nice one. So this one's like a coffee caramel.
Okay. Because I had like an espresso flavour recently, and that was just so savoury. It was like way too much.
Really?
Yeah, it was like drinking an espresso.
So what's
is
that
like,
one, sorry?
This is like a maple syrup. It's
Dusty
I
Dog,
don't
did
know
you
what
say?
Oh, we sold out of it, but there's also a frappe one, an iced
Oh
frappe.
wow. Oh, that's really
insane, right?
maple.
So yeah, so
Yeah.
that's
It's good.
Dirty Dog.
Yeah.
Nice.
And that's a local one from Vapes up in Dorchester.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's really good.
That's quite sweet coffee as well. Isn't
That's
it?
really nice. Yeah.
That is.
That's gorgeous.
Yeah, you can get that caramel in there. That is literally like a caramel latte, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
The smell of it reminds me of McDonald's maple syrup.
Yeah.
Not so much.
Oh yeah. How weird.
It is.
Yeah, that is.
Can you get on
literally-
pancakes?
So if you go to McDonald's, grab a set of pancakes and
It's like someone's
Some
put
maple
that
syrup
oil
and
in
that's-
it.
Just pour the
literally-
maple syrup off
yeah.
into your vape and it'll be fine. Don't actually do that.
Do you guys want to try some of that? Or?
We'll try some of that. I reckon maybe a bit later. Let's try some of this.
Let's do it.
Oh, that jam that's fantastic. It still blows my mind. You know, I'm relatively new to vaping, and it blows my mind when you get a flavour that is just like spot on. You know.
Yeah.
I've actually heard of a flavour which is jam on burnt toast.
Oh, wow.
Burnt toast.
Burnt toast.
Why would anyone want burnt toast?
Yeah, that's quite specific.
My friend, he's a big fan of it actually.
Is it?
Yeah.
That's nice.
It's a unique
I'll try
flavour.
that at some point.
So that is incredible. That does taste just like jam.
I didn't bring a dripper.
I just got this today actually. Yeah, so it is jam as you'd expect. That's maybe all there is to this juice. It is just
It's
a
jam.
lovely strawberry
And
jam.
that's amazing. That's really delicious.
And with the cake,
That matches up quite well because there's a kind of mellow undertone to this coffee cake, but I think the jam just makes it pop that slightly
pops,
bit
doesn't
more.
it? It's that freshness of the jam, I suppose, the kind of fruitiness. But again,
It's
the nice,
definitely a fruit jam.
yeah, definitely a fruit jam. And like, I think at the end of the day, like, I can't remember what on earth I was going to say. Anyway,
Anyway,
Some strawberries are quite artificial.
yeah,
Yeah.
that was what I was going to
And
say.
it's too sweet, you know?
This, yeah, that's it.
More of a,
and that tastes quite authentic.
You know,
doesn't
just
it?
like a strawberry on its own,
Yeah.
you get. It is just sweetness, isn't it? I suppose that they're going for, whereas this is way more subtle than that.
for sure.
It's a gentler flavour.
So, Sam, getting to know you a little bit more, tell us an interesting fact about yourself.
Oh, I don't know.
Press on now.
It's always a great question. So, tell us something interesting about yourself that you reckon.
I love Arsenal.
You love
You?
Arsenal. So there's
Mate, that's good
so
enough.
if anyone's watching this
My
and are not Arsenal fans,
You can leave now.
yeah, see you later.
Yeah, it's definitely my
Awesome, mate. How long have you supported Arsenal for then?
forever.
Yeah. Forever.
So, yeah.
And so what?
And there's a Tottenham fan in the corner. So
Is
I
there?
thought I'd put that out there.
Oh dear.
Well, alright, we've got Arsenal and Tottenham together.
So before, in your past life, before you were owning this business, what did you sort of do before running this vape shop?
Well, I didn't really plan to get into vaping. Really, it all started off on a bit of a. I was working for someone else.
And what were you doing?
My friends were vaping, but I was not really interested in it.
Yeah.
But as soon as I started working for a vape shop store, I just loved it really. Like trying all the
So
flavours.
did you work in a
and
vape
stuff.
store before this then?
Yeah. So I was actually, because obviously this is a seaside town. I said to my friend earlier, you know, every summer we all work and we all don't really get to enjoy the summer down there. So this one specific summer, which was a couple of years ago, I just wanted to not work basically. I got a kayak and a paddleboard, and I was just living cheaply, going kayaking, paddleboarding, with a sandwich,
Yeah, yeah.
a bottle of water, and one all day.
Yeah,
Just,
that's
do you know what I
that's
mean?
what you
Just
need,
living-
isn't it? Yeah. No, I've been doing a lot of kayaking
bare
recently,
essentials.
Yeah.
And just enjoying the summer. I was pretty brown at the end of it. But it's every day I was out there.
Right.
But
I've been on the water as well. Lovely.
you get like triple tan for
Yeah,
it's
that's
just
it.
a nightmare. But and then I was at the circus, and someone that I knew. I met this guy basically from someone that I knew, and he had a vape store, and he had one in Dorchester and one down there. And the guy who was running it down there was going travelling for about 6 weeks, so he kind of wanted someone to cover the 6 weeks. So I met him at the circus, and I didn't know much about vaping, and I don't think he was just like, dude, yeah. I think he liked my personality. He was like, oh, you'd be good, just come work for me and that. And he was like, I said to him, I know nothing about vaping, but he was like, you'll be fine. Yeah. After about a week being behind the counter, you pick it up.
You suddenly get to know it. I suppose because you're just thrust with all this information, you think about this kind of
the
background we've got here is juice after juice after juice, isn't it?
Yeah, you definitely need like character with juice and selling it and being friendly and just open with people. And when they come in, like recommend a flavour, you're like, okay, and going through. And just having patience with people as well.
Yeah, that's it.
And stuff like that, and just being an approachable character.
Yeah, that's it. And it's just being welcoming, especially. I think, that's the thing I've been really surprised. I always felt kind of guilty buying like tobacco. Even any shop that you're buying it from, I'll be fine thinking, oh, come on, like someone's giving me a look from behind the counter. You come into a vape shop and everyone's welcoming. And once you try flavours,
and it's even like small things when you're buying cigarettes, isn't it? Like when you go and buy some cigarettes and they say, do you want your receipt? And it's like, no, because you're kind of just shameful of, but you don't want to like.
We can be proud of vaping,
And with smoking, it's just the same every.
That's it.
It's the same cigarettes you buy every time.
Yeah.
Whereas
So did you used to smoke before you started vaping?
No,
really?
never.
So what kind of got you into start vaping then?
Just trying all the flavours.
Again,
I can take it or leave it with vape. I just like doing it.
That's it. At the end of the day. I suppose coming into work in a vape shop as well.
Especially with different flavours, it's so good just to try.
It's just fascinating, isn't it?
Juice sent a lot to me and I was trying out new stuff.
That's really cool.
It's good to pick certain flavours from ranges, the really good ones.
Yeah, that's it. And then you start kind of mixing and matching and like that's really nice as well.
Offering that as well.
Oh, that's really cool. So what kind of made you go from working in a vape store to then starting up your own business? Like, tell us a bit about that journey.
Well, I was working for. We'd done the 6 weeks, and then the lad came back from travelling, and I basically just he said to me, you've done all right. You've done quite well in sales and stuff like that, and he wanted to keep me on. Where we had the 2 places, he was running one, and this other lad was on the other, but he then got this lad to run the other place, and I ran this place now.
Fantastic.
And then it was my granddad really. He was just giving me the nudge just to do it.
Do it yourself,
My granddad, he's got loads of business. He had loads of businesses all on the seafront and stuff like that. So he's done all the business side.
He understands how to kind of make something run in a seaside town.
I think he was. Because he said to me, I think he had a little look online and that, and looked at profits and vaping, and there's a growing market and that, and again it's a consumer market because people with vaping or smoking or buying a petrol for your cars, it's a constant thing.
Kind of perpetual, isn't it?
And then when you run out of petrol or run out of vape juice, you got to go and get.
Yeah, you got to go and get something. You got to go into a vape shop,
So like every day you don't know how busy it's going to be and stuff like that.
For sure.
So presumably you get kind of regular customers that you get to know, and that's really lovely.
We've just set up this new till system, and we're just over the last 2 days, and I think we put on about 40 customers yesterday.
Oh really?
That's fantastic.
So over like the next maybe month or so.
You've got them.
Yeah, so everyone's got their accounts now.
That's lovely.
For loyalty points and things like that. Especially where we've gone online now as well, so we're going to start. We need to do
and that's it, it's the online expansion.
Awesome. And so what do you reckon the worst thing about sort of running your own vape shop or your own business kind of is for you personally?
Yeah, my biggest trouble is timing.
Yeah.
Oh really? Yeah,
not the best at timing.
No, that's fair. So sort of getting here on time and stuff, like opening up.
I suppose it's your shops.
Yeah, it's your shop, so you can open whatever damn time you want.
But like that's definitely my Achilles heel.
Yeah.
But like other than that, like I kind of by the time it's like 11 to go to bed, my brain's ticking away. I kind of like wake up so slow.
You go so slow, and then by the time it gets to the evening, you're ready to do stuff.
It's really. But I've been out my whole life. I've had that like in school. can get to sleep like 1 or 2 before
really,
before school, and then first thing in the morning getting up.
And then you take, those first few lessons just have like,
why
am I here? What am I doing?
Half a day I was asleep.
Come out of school already, you're alive.
Yeah.
And so, what do you reckon the best bit about running your? What's the best bit about running this place?
I don't know. What's quite cool, different, is when people quit smoking.
Yeah.
Which is the main point of vaping, really.
Yeah, that's it.
Like it is to stop smoking. Like there's all this feeds all this stuff about vaping's killed 5 people in America or whatever's going on.
Yeah, there's a lot going on.
But again, it's all oils. It's not even vaping.
Yeah.
Quite often there's THC oils that aren't being bought legally, or
it's all illegal stuff. It's all stuff they've been making.
You get registered legal, certified juices. So you're not worrying about
And actually, there's been so many sort of experts that have said now that actually, if you're vaping oils and stuff, that is going to inflame.
Of course, it's going to do something to your lungs. So you're heating up an oil to the point where
And that's just not good. So they're not using vape juice. They're not using what should be used in it. But
I guess that's fear becomes a big part of it. Then as soon as someone hears that,
well, that's what I would say. The positive thing, the amount of people's lives that is saved vaping. Because the amount of customers I've got which needed an operation, but they couldn't. They had to stop smoking 6 months before they had this operation. Couldn't do it without a vape. Stopped smoking with the vape, had this 50-50 odd operation, and now living.
That's amazing.
There's probably about 10 people, customers that we got, who told me that.
Who heard that?
Yeah, that's saved more lives already than the 5 in America.
That's it, and that's the important
thing.
So
there's all this promotion about killing people, but I know loads of people that save lives.
And actually, when you hear about those stories, it's quite inspiring, isn't it?
Definitely.
For sure, It's good to see people come back and they're so happy. Because I told them that they stopped smoking with the sort of setup that I've done for them. And then they've come back, I can't believe it, I thought you were chatting rubbish. And
and it's done the job.
I've completely stopped smoking, I'm never going to go back.
And once you change
this
over...
This is a daily thing, it's cool.
That's amazing, mate. I mean, certainly I found I quit smoking maybe 2-3 months ago now. And I'd gone cold turkey before and had 6 months where I didn't smoke at all, and it was just hell. It was my emotions were being pulled to the kind of extremes. And then... But vaping has allowed me to just ease off, rather than going, all right, I've got to stop completely because it's awful for me. Well, you enjoy smoking, of course you do. It's something that's really relaxing and lovely. And
have you tried salts, right?
Yeah, they're amazing. It's instant,
It's exactly the same as a cigarette.
I was going to say I haven't tried salts yet. I kind of want to try, but I've always been quite satisfied on what sort of levels I've got. Yeah.
Have you? You gave me Nick salts.
Yeah, no, I gave you some Nick salts, but I haven't.
Oh, you don't? Oh, right.
I've never had them myself.
Oh, right, fine, okay.
Yeah.
But if you smoke it pure 18, it's just like a cigarette.
If
not stronger, it's like 4 or 5 puffs to 1 vape.
Yeah, sure. So I mean, I quit smoking in October, and as soon as I went into a vape shop, picked up a device, and was out on it, that was it for me. That was just game over for smoking.
Yeah, because the physical kind of pleasure of smoking is still there completely. You're just taking away the really kind of grungy, nasty bit of it.
And actually, the best thing about vaping over smoking is that vaping doesn't just taste like ass. So, because smoking is gross.
And you don't really realise that until after you quit smoking.
Yeah, because I once went back to a cigarette on a night out, and I just thought, this tastes disgusting. What is this?
You forget, don't you?
Yeah.
You need that reminder to
just go, whoa, there I am.
But vaping as well, you make what you want. We've all got our own little devices.
Yeah. And it's so customizable, isn't it? Like you say,
exactly.
Which is really cool.
Different tanks, different flows, different wattages, different. It's all everyone's got a different sound. Everyone. And so everyone's after something different.
So what's so going forward from here? Kind of what's your dream? What's your vision for this place?
Well, sorry. I don't know. Probably just keep going as it is, and I want to sort of eventually. I wouldn't mind doing a bit of travelling and stuff like that, and just going in search of the greatest juice.
The greatest juice. I like that word.
That's a great.
That's an important vision.
That's an awesome journey.
Sort of YouTubing that and getting that out there, and then obviously with the website, if I can find, because I've got handfuls of juice which I've found, And it's a local juice that no one even, once you go out of town, no one even knows about them. So I just want to get them out there. And then, like I say, if I go travelling and YouTubing it and putting out all this different juice, I find people can try it straight. Straight to their doorstep, you know, I can sell it straight to them. So and it's promotion for the vape shops as well. It's really just getting everyone out there, giving everyone a platform, I guess.
And creating a kind of sense of community in the vaping world that actually we've got a really fantastic
opportunity. Every vape shop's different.
Every single one.
Different flavours and whatnot. And like I say, where you go, you're going to find different local flavours.
Do you have any juices that are specifically tied to Vape D'ami?
Yeah, for sure, Hellfire.
Alright, that's the Hellfire stuff. Okay.
Yeah.
Should we grab a bottle? So that's this one. Do you want to talk about it a bit?
So, Hellfire. You guys can see it there. So this is basically, you can go on YouTube, Facebook, and you can get the juice. But as far as that, off the actual guy who makes it, but other than that, you can't get anywhere. Only from Vape D'ami, which is obviously online or in store.
That's amazing.
But the custard cream is unbelievable. Unfortunately, they do an incredible strawberry jam, but it's that popular we sold out of it, and their raspberry jam is incredible. And then with their custard cream and their raspberry jam or strawberry jam, you can put it together and you get like this fruit cereal. So you can have like a strawberry jam cereal, you can have a raspberry jam cereal.
That's awesome.
So if you get two flavours, obviously custard cream and one of the jams, you've got 3 flavours from 2. Does that make sense?
And so they're expanding.
Yeah, and you kind of experiment. You might have 60% jam, 40% custard cream.
So actually, it's really the Hellfire range is really tailorable and really exchangeable. Then
their custard cream is people just buy 4 or 5 in hits. They just won't touch anything else.
Oh really?
Yeah, it's just one of those flavours. I've got a few flavours like it in it, but it's one of our biggest sellers.
Amazing.
We get massive orders of it.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, that's really good though. It's
one
good
of
to see
our biggest.
So if you want to
local
try
flavours being pushed. You know, because it's local industry as well.
Yeah, and again, like the amount of people that have come in the shop that I've never seen before, and they've shown me a picture of their phone of it. They're like, oh, my mate's got this stuff. Apparently you've got it in here. With the guys.
We've got it.
Yeah.
That's sick, man. That's a really nice thing to have
people
people
trying it, and everyone else is coming in for it.
So essentially, if you want to get a bottle of that Hellfire juice, you either need to come in here down to Weymouth, or go online, and we'll link in the website for Vape D'ami in the description down below, so you can go and check that out. But no, this has been awesome, man. Thanks so much for having us, Sam.
Do you think before we finish we should just say how we're feeling? It's been about half an hour now.
It has been,
you know. So I feel quite soft, maybe a little bit tingly, you know.
I just feel quite mellow, quite chill.
I really dig that.
That's quite nice. I love it. How are you feeling with it, Sam?
Yeah. Like I say, it's something. It's not like an instant thing.
No,
it's very subtle, relaxed. What I found with it is, if I had any pain, or whatever, it's just gone. Just
releases it, doesn't it?
Yeah. I actually had a really bad neck this morning, and already I feel a bit more relaxed.
Yeah,
the muscles just feel
your
relaxed.
Your muscles do just soften, don't they? So
But again, your mind is quite relaxed. I don't know.
Yeah, definitely.
For filming this, obviously I'm new to this. You guys are relatively new, so it can be quite a nervous thing. But I don't know if you feel quite relaxed
completely,
now.
You know.
So
for sure.
Definitely, dude.
So for the brain as well. Science to it, I don't know, but for the brain it's really
it seems to put you on a really
it's
level
not
ground.
Psychoactive
or anything like that, because the psychoactive kind of chemicals can really, they can be really useful, but they can also cause loads of anxiety, cause a lot of pressure in yourself. But and apparently, and this is something I've heard from kind of friends' experiences, but if you're having a kind of tricky time with psychoactive chemicals, whatever they may be, it's really good to have a bit of CBD on hand, just in case. If it gets too intense, it just brings the level down. So it's worth kind of bearing in mind, I think.
I think in the actual the marijuana industry, I think CBD got lost in the early 2000s.
Somewhere it got lost.
It
seems to be just crawling back out. And going, come on, this is important.
I think everyone wanted
everyone wants a kind of a real a high, basically, And actually, this is
and
a
that's
high,
what
but
I found
it's
with
gentle.
stuff. No kids looking to get high come in and buy it. Just people want it for the actual medical reasons.
And that's really good.
I was really wary at first about whether to stock it or not, and what kind of crowd it's going to attract. But it's blown me away, because the people that come in are people that want it for the right medical reasons, that have researched it, that have gone online and seen it, and then typed in CBD, obviously coming here to buy it. And again in here, I'm learning about it. Same as the staff here, and yeah, we're going to get quite knowledgeable on it. Because with vaping, people come in for advice with vaping.
Yeah.
You see a lot of vape stores that are vape this and something else, this and that, and you can go in there and they're not really much help.
No, that's
It's like
they're not necessarily engaged with the product.
dentist or mechanic. You know, you want a proper mechanic. They want a half-time mechanic to look at your car sort of thing.
Yeah, that's alright.
That's it. You want
so, and that was the nice thing coming in here. You guys, you know what you're talking about, and that's really nice to feel. And
we are vape nerds, unfortunately.
Yeah, well,
no, that's not unfortunate,
no bad
that's
thing.
awesome.
No bad thing. Oh well, thank you for having us. Man.
Yeah, no, thank you. And so make sure to like and subscribe down below for more content, because we want to bring you more and more videos like this. We want to do more interviews. We're going to bring you more content as we go. So we have been Vapes and Bakes, and our ethos, as always, is great bakes with
great vapes.
See you next week.
Catch you in a bit.